Feel the rhythm, hear the sound. Every heart beats breaking ground. The sky's alive, it's calling me. A rush of life, wild and free. Let it echo through my veins. Feel the power break the chains.
In the silence I heard your voice, like a whisper that held my name. Every step you were by my side, even when I didn't know the way. You gave without asking, you stayed when I strayed. A love that never fades. This is the heart that carries me through the storms and gentle breeze. It's not just words, it's everything. The way you love, the way you see. Time moves on, but some things stay, like the warmth in a quiet hand. Every tear that you brushed away left a flower where I used to stand. You saw what I couldn't. You knew when I broke and held me soft and close. This is the light that shows the way through the noise
You stitched your name in my silence with hands that trembled like glass. We spoke in echoes and glances, then vanished between what never lasts. I held on to the flicker while you danced with the wind. You never said goodbye, but your absence knew how to sing. Now I'm breathing in splinters of us, falling through the cracks I can't touch. You were never mine to hold, but too much to forget. I'm still bleeding where you left. Your shadow curls in the corners where warmth used to hide. I built a home in your chaos, but you left before I arrived. I memorized your silence, learned every pause like a line. You didn't need to speak to leave me behind. I'm still breathing in splinters of us, falling through the cracks and the rust. You were never meant to stay, but too deep to regret. I'm still bleeding where you left. Don't come back in dreams wearing the face I miss. Let the ache be honest, let the lie be this. You loved me once. Still breathing in splinters of us, through every scar I don't trust. You were never mine to cage, but too wrong to forget. I'm still bleeding where you left. I breathe in the splinters of us, like smoke that refuses to hush. You were never real to hold, but too close to reset. I'm still bleeding where you left.
In a world where dreams collide, we chase the light and let it guide every step we take together, through the highs and through the weather. Feel the rhythm of the heart. Every day is a fresh start. With the colors that we share, we'll paint the sky, we'll dare. Shine, shine, let the colors show in every heart. Let the light grow, rise above. We're breaking free. In this moment we'll just be. Every challenge we embrace brings us closer to our place. In this dance of life we sway, turning dreams dreams are within your speech. With every heartbeat, every breath, we'll chase the stars, we'll conquer the rest. Shine, shine, let the colors show. In every heart, let the light grow. Rise above, or breaking free. In this moment, we'll just be. Shine, shine, watch the colors dance. In every dream, find a chance. Rise above, let the world see. In this moment, we're just free.
Morning dew on your fingertips, tracing patterns on my skin. Coffee steam in the air we breathe, feels like home where love begins. Every glance a melody, soft and golden effortlessly. You don't need to say a thing, I already know. Every light in the world shines a little more when you're laughing like that at the corner store. Every step we take, every breath we make turns the ordinary into something great.
The lights are fading, the crowd starts to go. We dance through the night, but now it's time to slow. This dress that I wear, it's no longer a dream, but a memory now, like a soft distant gleam. But I'm holding on to the way you smiled at me in the moment we said our vows so free. Now the music's ending, but our love's just begun. Even though this day is done, you'll still be the one in my heart and my soul. We're forever entwined, though the night fades away, you're still mine. Petals on the floor, they whisper goodbyes. The sun's peeking in, but I see teardrops in my eyes. The joy of the day now feels bittersweet as we step away from the love we didn't need. But I'll hold on tight to the warmth of your embrace in the dance where we found our perfect place. Now the music's ending, but our love's just begun. Though the moments are fleeting, our hearts beat as one. In the shadows of night, we'll find our way to the light. Though the day slips away, you're still mine. depths of my heart. You'll always reside, though the world fades away. You're still mine. Now the music's ending, but our love carries on. Even though this night is gone, you're still my dawn. In the whispers of time, we'll forever align. Though the day fades away, you're still mine.
A photograph fades in my hand. The laughter echoes like shifting sand. The little things I didn't see were the roots of love you gave to me. In every word, in every fight, in every wrong, you made it right. And now I see it was always you, the hands that held me as I grew. Through the storms, through the fire, you built the bridge to lift me higher. The scent of home, the kitchen light, your gentle voice in the still of night. The sacrifices left unsaid, a tapestry of love you spread. In every smile, in every tear, in every silence you were near. And now I see it was always you, the strength that pulled me carried through. Through the storms, through the fire, you gave me wings to reach much higher. I'll walk the path you paved for me, a winding road of memories. Your love, the compass guiding clear, forever close though far or near. And now I see it was always you, the light that shone so pure and true. Through the storms, through the fire, your heart's the spark of my desire. And now I see it will